Welcome to Tech Talk Central. I'm Nathan.
Yeah, I'm Sarah.
Today we're diving deep into something a lot of you have asked about. Flat versus curved ultra-wide monitors.
Yep. Specifically, we've got two popular 34-inch displays on the bench. The Dell S3425DW, that's the curved one.
And Samsung's Viewfinity S50GC, which is flat.
Right. Our goal here is to really break down the key differences, go beyond just the shape.
Exactly. So you can figure out which one fits your setup, your workflow, maybe even your gaming style. Okay, let's get into it.
It really is more than just aesthetics, isn't it? The curve versus flat, it's kind of a different philosophy for interacting with your screen.
Absolutely. Let's start with the Dell S3425DW. So, baseline, 34 inches, 3440 by 1440 resolution. That's QHD ultra-wide 21.9 aspect ratio, and it uses a VA panel.
And VA panels, they're known for those really deep blacks, great contrast ratios, fantastic for watching movies or darker game scenes.
But here's where Dell kind of pushes things. VA panels aren't always the fastest, but this one, it boasts up to 120 Hz refresh rate.
Which is pretty quick. And get this, a 0.03 millisecond response time with AMD FreeSync Premium. That's incredibly low.
Seriously fast, like almost zero motion blur. Great for fast-paced action, whether that's gaming or even just scrolling quickly.
Definitely a standout feature for a VA panel. Dell's clearly targeting smoothness here.
And visually, it's strong, too. Covers 99% RGB, 95% DCI-P3, so good color accuracy for creative work or just vibrant visuals, plus a 3000.1 contrast ratio, and it's HDR ready.
And Dell's also focused on eye comfort, right, with their Comfort View Plus.
Yeah, improved Comfort View Plus. They say it cuts down harmful blue light significantly, like to below 35%, without messing up the colors too much. Good for long work sessions.
Makes sense. And connectivity-wise.
It's got USB-C, which is super convenient. Single cable for video, data, and up to 65 watts of power delivery. Cleans up the desk nicely. Plus integrated speakers and some easy access side ports.
That USB-C with power delivery is a big plus, especially for laptop users. Turns the monitor into more of a dock.
Okay, so let's flip over to the Samsung, the Viewfinity S50GC. Also 34 inches, also QHD ultra-wide, 21.9 aspect ratio, also a VA panel, but this one is flat.
Right, completely flat. Performance here is solid too, though maybe not quite as extreme as the Dell. It's got a 100 Hz refresh rate.
Still smooth.
Yeah.
And a 5 minutes response time. Also comes with AMD FreeSync.
Yeah, 100 Hz and 5 mirrors is perfectly fine for most people, even for a lot of gaming. Maybe not for hyper-competitive esports, but great for general use and entertainment.
Where Samsung seems to put a lot of emphasis is eye care. It's got TUV certified flicker-free tech, an ambient light sensor that adjusts brightness.
And their eye saver mode to reduce blue light. They really highlight the comfort aspect for long hours.
Visually, it supports HDR10, so you get over 1 billion colors, nice depth, and again, that high 3000.1 static contrast typical of VA panels.
But the big story with the S50GC being flat is multitasking, wouldn't you say?
Oh, definitely. That flat screen combined with thin bezels makes it ideal for things like picture-in-picture or picture-by-picture.
Exactly. You can easily view two different sources side by side without any curve distortion. Think your work computer and maybe a streaming device, or monitoring stats while you work.
Or even putting two of these side by side for a massive, virtually seamless dual monitor setup. The flatness helps keep lines straight across displays.
That's the key advantage of flat for certain tasks, graphic design, spreadsheets, CAD work, where you need lines to be perfectly straight edge to edge. No subtle warping from a curve.
Okay, so let's sort of bring it head-to-head then. Curved versus flat. Dell S3425DW is about that immersive feeling, right? Pulling you into the content.
Yeah, especially for movies and single-player games, that curve can really enhance the experience, make it feel more encompassing.
Whereas the Samsung S50GC, being flat, is arguably more about maximizing usable, distortion-free screen space for productivity and managing multiple windows or sources easily.
Performance-wise, Dell clearly has the edge. 120 Hz versus 100 Hz, and that huge difference in response time, 0.03 meters versus 5 meters.
If fast motion clarity is your absolute top priority, for gaming or maybe video editing, the Dell's speed is hard to beat.
But the Samsung's 100 Hz 5 meters is still very capable for most things, and its dedicated PIP-PPP features are a big win for multitasking workflows.
Feature-wise, Dell offers that convenient USB-C power delivery hub functionality.
While Samsung leans into those built-in multitasking display modes, and comfort features are strong on both, just slightly different approaches.
Then there's value. The Samsung S50GC usually comes in quite a bit cheaper, around $330 new. give or take.
Compared to the Dell S3425DW, which is typically priced higher, maybe around $420 new, so a noticeable price difference.
So what's the bottom line for someone trying to choose?
Well, it really boils down to what you value most. If you want the absolute peak in speed for smooth motion and that immersive curved feel, especially for gaming and media, the Dell is probably worth the extra cost.
But if your main focus is productivity, managing lots of windows, maybe some graphic work where straight lines matter, or heavy use of multiple input sources via PIPPBP, and you still want a great ultra-wide experience,
Then the Samsung S50GC offers fantastic value. It's a versatile, flat workhorse with solid performance and great eye comfort features.
so we've looked closely at the Dell S3425DW and the Samsung Viewfinity S50GC, the curve versus the flat. What really stands out to you listening is the key factor.
And it makes you wonder, beyond just how it feels right now, could the choice of curvature subtly influence how you think or create over the long term? That's something interesting to consider.
Absolutely. Now, if you want to check out the latest prices or find deals on either of these monitors, we'll have links down in the description for you.
And please don't forget to subscribe to Tech Talk Central for more deep dives into all things tech.
Thanks for tuning in.